Here are 70 best free Steam games to play in 2025. I am going to start this list with Bap Bap. It's a battle royale that doesn't waste your time. I mean, you jump in, you fight, you're done in minutes. This game is action-packed and super fun, and kinda perfect if you just want to blow off steam with friends without a 40-minute match. Then we got The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, a short story-driven gem from the Life is Strange devs. You play as a kid with a big imagination and a superhero dream. It's kinda emotional, cozy, and the kind of experience that sticks with you. And I don't even have to say much about Rainbow Six Siege X. If you love tactical shooters, this one's your go-to. It's all about precision, coordination, and pulling off those last-second clutches with your squad. Then there's Gods of Fire. It's a free 5 versus 5 dragon shooter where you fly around and battle other teams in the sky. Pretty simple idea, but the gameplay's fast and satisfying. You're breathing fire, dodging attacks, and just trying to stay alive up there. It's made by a small 2-person indie team, which is honestly impressive considering how good it looks and plays. Now let's talk about Warfork. This one's got straight-up Quake energy with fast, frantic, and skill-based matches. You're constantly moving, dodging rockets, and landing air shots. It's a love letter to old-school arena shooters, and it feels incredible once you find your flow. Atan is something completely different. It's a peaceful, almost meditative climbing game where you scale this gigantic creature like Shadow of the Colossus, except it's all about exploration and atmosphere. This one's made by students and it's won awards and it deserves them. Then we've got The New Flesh, a weird, artsy horror puzzle game that's got spooky, mysterious vibes. You explore dreamlike spaces, listen to haunting music by Red Vox, and slowly uncover what's really going on. It's unsettling in the best way possible. Speaking of spooky, we also got Don't Be Afraid. The first toy, creepy as hell. You play as a kid trying to escape from a house full of nightmares. It's short, intense, and hits that perfect balance of tension and curiosity. And guys, if you love discovering hidden gems like these, consider joining my Patreon. It helps me keep finding awesome free games every week. And you'll even get a shout out in upcoming videos. The Expandabros is basically a free version of Broforce. Full-on action, explosions, pixel art chaos. It feels like a mix of Metal Slug and an 80s action movie, all guns blazing, zero logic, just fun. Then we got Such Art, which slows things down a bit. It's not about fighting, you're an artist, literally painting and creating stuff however you want. It's super relaxing, kind of creative therapy after all that shooting. Gravitas is another short but clever one. It's a first-person puzzle game where you mess with gravity to solve challenges. Think Portal, but more focused on physics and momentum. And The Looker, which is a parody of The Witness. It's a first-person puzzle game that makes fun of those overly serious brain melters. It's funny, self-aware, and surprisingly smart. Then there's Babdi, a weird atmospheric exploration game where you wander through a rundown city, meeting strange characters and uncovering stories. No combat, just vibes, and somehow it sticks with you. Next, we got Blue Archive. It's like anime schoolgirls meet tactical combat thingy. You lead a squad through heartfelt stories and flashy, over-the-top battles. If you're into waifus with guns, this one's for you. And for something even more wild or wilder, we got Bloody Hell. You're literally a holy warrior storming hell, dodging bullets, and smiting demons. It's kinda like a top-down version of Doom, but with superpowers. It's slick and feels amazing once you master the movement. Then we got Bullet Eaters, where you play as these tiny agents with giant guns flying around absurd household arenas. It's goofy, fast-paced, and perfect if you just want to laugh while blasting your friends. Then there's Vigil, a short but freaky horror experience. You're moving boxes in a facility while something watches, and moves when you look away, literally by tracking your eyes. It's nothing like anything we've played before. It's short, creepy, and plays with your nerves. For all the racing fans, we got Drift Legends 2. It's a racing plus drifting game with smooth controls, realistic physics, and cars that actually feel good to drive. So if you love something like Forza but can't afford, well, at least you have this to nail those drifts and have fun. Then there's From Ashes Bloom, which takes things slower. It's a minimalist tower defense roguelike where humanity's the enemy and you are the savior of the planet. It's clever, surprisingly deep, and every round feels like a fresh challenge. Then we got Red Hot Vengeance, where you play as a hitman who's had enough. It's another epic top-down action game with stylish shootouts and revenge that doesn't hold back. Feels like Hotline Miami with a story that actually lands. Then there's Mouse Ventures, a small game with a big heart. You're a stuffed mouse helping book characters by solving puzzles with magnets and light. It's creative, cozy, and oddly satisfying to play once you get into it. Now, if you are looking for some co-op action, try Skyguard. You and your buddy defend airships from robot swarms, buy new guns, repair engines, and try not to crash. It's kinda hectic fun that doesn't take itself too seriously. Speaking of fun and games, we got Ninja Party, which brings back that vector and shadow fight parkour feel. But this time, you are here with friends, running, flipping, racing, and outsmarting other players in quick minigames. It's simple, snappy, and way too addictive for something free. Then we got Paperhead, Episode 0 pure old-school action. Think Doom-style shooting but reimagined with zombies and crazy weapons. It's fast, bloody, and exactly what you'd expect from a proper boomer shooter. Next is Serious Survivors, basically. Serious Sam game we all loved, turned into a roguelike. You're mowing down thousands of monsters, stacking ridiculous upgrades, and trying to stay alive just a little bit longer. Then we have Numbra, which goes darker. You play as a girl trapped in a world of shadows where sleep equals death. The tension, atmosphere, and slow dread make it a haunting experience. Then we got Daisho, Survival of a Samurai, which mixes survival crafting and samurai combat. You'll gather, build, fight, and die a lot, but it's got that one more try feeling nailed perfectly. Definitely, give this one a shot. It's fun, to say the least. Then we got Walking Zombie 2, a solid mix of story-driven missions and combat. It's kinda like Fallout, but with more zombies and less talking. You go around shooting, looting, upgrading, and cleaning up the apocalypse one quest at a time. Simple, satisfying, and free. Now, Dead as Disco, this one's a rhythm roguelike shooter where every shot has to match the beat. The whole thing plays like a twisted dance-off with guns, miss the rhythm, and you're done. It's not a traditional FPS, but the gameplay loop is super addictive, especially if you like music-driven games. And then Starfetchers, which is just crazy. Instead of controlling your character directly, you drag their weapon, like a sword, and that's how you move and attack. It's janky in the best way and super creative. And yeah, Cursed Cuisine Royale, it's a hilarious but challenging BR game, but still ridiculous in the best way possible. You run around in kitchen gear, pots for helmets, waffle irons for armor. It's dumb fun, but you'll be surprised how intense it gets when it comes down to the final few players. After that, we've got Enlisted, which feels like a realistic, squad-based World War II shooter, kind of like Call of Duty, but slower and more tactical. You're not running solo. It's about managing your squad, using vehicles, and surviving massive battlefield action. Then there's Harbinger, which mixes shooting with a bit of magic and melee. One moment you're blasting enemies, the next you're throwing spells or slicing them up. It's a cool combo that keeps fights unpredictable. And then we got Mecharashi. This one's all about big robot fights. You hop into a mech, take on other mechs, and just wreck everything in sight. It's not super polished, but if you like the idea of piloting a giant metal machine and blowing stuff up, this scratches that itch. Then we got Splitgate 2, which is finally bringing back that mix of Halo-style shooting with portal mechanics. You're basically playing a sci-fi arena shooter where you can open portals, teleport around, and outsmart opponents in some really clever ways. If you missed the first one, this sequel looks like it's taking everything to the next level. And then there's Undefeated, probably the best superhero game you've never played. You get to fly around, punch enemies into buildings, blast lasers, save civilians. It's got all the flashy powers you'd want from a superhero game, and it's totally free. It's short, but it nails that feeling of being unstoppable. You've probably seen One-Armed Robber and One-Armed Cook floating around. I swear, I haven't laughed this hard in ages. In Robber, you and your friends try to pull off these ridiculous heists with one arm. And in Cook, you're flipping burgers, managing orders, and watching everything go wrong, also with one arm. It's dumb, but in the best way possible. Then we got Guild Wars 2. If you're even slightly into MMOs, this one's a must-play. The base game is completely free, and it's absolutely massive. I mean, you can explore for hours, take part in huge world events, or just chill and craft stuff. Next is Unturned, which kind of looks like Minecraft and DayZ had a baby, but trust me, it's way more than that. It's got base building, looting, zombies, vehicles, even multiplayer. It's simple but super addictive once you get into it. Then there's Goose Goose Duck. This one's pure madness. It's basically Among Us but with geese and ducks. And the roles, the chaos, the voice chat arguments, it's all peak comedy. You're gonna love this if you have crazy friends like I do. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, check out Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's one of the best free MMOs out there. You get full-blown storylines, voice acting, light side or dark side choices. It's like playing your own Star Wars movie. Next up, Fallout Shelter. One of those games you open just to check and end up playing for 6 hours. You're managing an underground vault, sending people on missions, expanding rooms, and keeping everyone happy while fighting off raiders. It's simple, but so addictive. Then there's Marvel Contest of Champions, and yeah, this one's still going strong. There's tons of heroes, flashy fights, and events dropping all the time. There's so much here that it'll keep you hooked for days, maybe weeks, if you're into unlocking every character. Next up, Dark and Darker, the dungeon crawler that everyone's been talking about. You dive into these dark, dangerous dungeons, grab loot, and try to escape before someone else wipes you out. It's brutal, stressful, and honestly, super addicting once you get that first win. Then we got Persona 5, Phantom X bringing back the Phantom Thieves in this slick, free-to-play version. It's got that stylish Persona vibe, turn-based combat, cool music, everything fans love, and it's free, so no excuses. After that, we got Deconstruction Simulator, which is weirdly satisfying. In this game, you're just breaking stuff down, running big machines, smashing walls. It's a pretty awesome way to stress relief. And if you're into medieval stuff, Game of Thrones King's Road might just be your thing. It's new, it's brutal, and while it's a bit rough around the edges, it totally nails that high-stakes fantasy combat feel. The game looks awesome, but the combat is where it shines the brightest. Then there's Sheepy, a short adventure, a small but beautiful little platformer. It's got this calm, emotional vibe to it with great music and visuals, a nice break from all the chaos we've been talking about. After that, we got Brawlhalla, a free fighting game that's basically Smash Bros but on PC. Tons of characters, tons of modes, easy to pick up, and it's just non-stop fun whether you're playing online or with friends. And for racing fans, there's Asphalt Legends Unite. This one's all about high-speed, arcade-style racing with a huge selection of cars and flashy tracks. It's perfect for quick bursts of fun or showing off your drifting skills. And also Muck, this one's absolute blast. Made by DANI, you spawn in, gather stuff, fight monsters, and try to survive each night. It's goofy, fast-paced, and somehow always keeps you coming back for more. And yeah, if you're a Danny fan like me, hop into that Discord, you'll fit right in. Next up is Delta Force. This one's trying to bring back the old tactical military vibe, like classic Black Hawk Down stuff. Big maps, realistic missions, and squad coordination are the focus here. It's more grounded compared to all the fast arcadey shooters we've talked about so far. And then there's Rage Quit, which is exactly what it sounds like. You play as this office worker who's completely lost it. You grab guns, hammers, and just destroy everything in sight. Computers, desks, coworkers, all of it. It's messy, dumb, and super satisfying after a bad day. Then we got Zenless Zone Zero. This one's for all the anime action fans out there. It's fast, got flashy combat, a futuristic city, and yeah, a lineup of anime waifus and cool characters that make every fight look like a high-budget anime episode. Then we got Bloodstrike, a fast-paced FPS that really doesn't need much explaining. It's just pure action. You drop in, blast enemies, slide around. It's got that perfect mix of movement and gunplay that makes every match intense and fun. Next up, Smite 2, the big sequel to the classic MOBA. Same gods, same chaos, but with way better visuals, smoother controls, and new tweaks that make fights feel way more cinematic. Then we've got Palia, which is a complete mood shift. It's cozy, calm, and relaxing. You're farming, fishing, building your dream home, and just vibing with friends in a peaceful little world. Next up, we got Black Stigma. This one's a hero shooter with a bunch of different characters to pick from, each having their own playstyle. You can go for long-range precision or get up close with brawlers. What's cool is that you can also customize your handgun and abilities, so it's kind of like Overwatch but with a more grounded, sleek vibe. Then there's Grapples Galore, and I have talked about this one many times. It's not exactly an FPS, but it's got that same energy. You're swinging around like Spider-Man with grappling hooks while shooting other players midair. It's fast, wild, and one of those games you play just to have dumb fun with friends. Then there's Hired Ops, where you play as a mercenary for hire. You take on contracts, earn cash, and climb the ranks by completing risky missions. It's got that gritty vibe of someone doing whatever it takes to survive in a war-torn world. Think Tarkov, but a bit more straightforward and accessible. But if you are looking for something to play on a potato PC, you got X-Mode, a bare-bones S made for low-end PCS. It's super minimal, just you, a gun, and some maps to shoot through. No fancy effects, no big story, it just gives you pure shooting action without frying your laptop. Then there's the Ware Cleaner, which is kind of an oddball but in a cool way. You play as a janitor who cleans up after supernatural messes, and yeah, sometimes that means using guns and fighting monsters instead of just mopping floors. It's weirdly fun and totally unique. Handshake is this cute little puzzle game where you're trying to get two hands to meet by moving blocks and planning your path. It's short, clever, and strangely wholesome. Now we got Arena Breakout Infinite, which is basically the more polished PC version of Arena Breakout. Think of it like Tarkov, but mobile roots aside, It's looking really good. Super realistic visuals, detailed gun mechanics, and a focus on looting and surviving intense firefights. Then we got Tyrus, a moody fantasy adventure about saving your loved one from a necromancer. The game comes packed with combat, puzzles, story, basically all that good stuff that keeps you hooked till the end. Next, Iron Snout, where you're this kung fu pig fighting waves of wolves and ninjas coming from both sides. It's a fighting platformer where you beat endless waves of enemies. It's simple, addictive, and way more fun than it looks. If you think I am still missing out on your favorite games, check out my 100 games list. It's got way more variety to get into. And if you want to support this tiny channel, do make sure to check out our Patreon. It'd be a great help. As always, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.